what, I mean, so if they go to, is there a limit to what they can do within that 3-year period? I know that
Yes, right, like a parcel cannot be split but 3 times in a 3-year period.
3 times in a 3-year period.
Well,
Or,
you have to go through it becomes a major subdivision if you go.
right,
Yeah.
right, yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I knew it had something to do with major subdivision.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? All right.
Okay. Next up is Elizabeth McElhaney, and she is requesting to rezone her 5.01 acres from A1 to AR to allow a second home to be placed on the property as an accessory dwelling unit for her son. The property is located at 593 Duncan Swindle Road in Commerce on map 11, parcel 39-12A in District 1. So the story with this is Miss McElhaney currently lives on the property, and she's wanting to move her son on the property, and he's actually going to live in the home that she's living in now, so she'll be getting a new home. She's not wanting to split the land. The property is landlocked, and it's served by an existing easement that serves her home and the neighbors. It is exempt from the driveway ordinance. So as far as having those and the numbers on there, it's exempt, so you won't have to pave it and bring it up to county standards. His, it's an existing tract of land.
You said it's landlocked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where it looks, it's on the back side of.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up here.
Yeah, there's a subdivision.
So essentially, I mean, it's already there, it's already being accessed by this easement, and we're not cutting and making more lots. It's just gonna be 2 homes on one tract. So you can't cut off somebody from the property when it's an existing easement.
Okay. Any further questions or comments on this one? Yes.
Okay, next is Tammy Clark, and she is requesting to rezone her 7.46 acres from A2 to AR to allow a second home to be placed on the property as accessory dwelling unit for her sister. Property is located at 1470 Young Harris Road in Danielsville on map 20, parcel 13 in District 2. Now, her sister currently lives on the property, but due to the home's condition, they're going to have to demo it. And they're just wanting to add 2 new homes on there, one for her and one for her sister. And the property actually cannot be split because it's already in a subdivision. So that's the reasoning for the ADU request.
Is there subdivision law?
Yeah, it's not a typical subdivision, but the plat layout that they have numbered lots, and you can't, it's like an older one.
They don't have no HOA then.
No, it's never been anything like.
So Young Harris Road.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
People come out of that.
No, I know where that, I call it a subdivision back off there down the river, but, I live over that way. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's good, let it go.
I knew if I didn't cut it off, it'd go off.
And this is Mrs. Clark, is going to reside this? Oh, it's gonna be the primary residence for her?
It will, and her sister.
Because currently she's not living there, this isn't a real property.
Right, her sister lives there currently.
And she's moving to the property from Cornelia?
Yes, sir.
with her sister, and then she wants her son to,
No, sir. Now, this one, her sister currently lives on the property, but she's gonna have to have that home demoed.
okay, she's gonna have two homes, her
Two
and
sisters will be there, yeah.
her sister in one, sister in another.
Uh-huh, yes, sir.
Since they're gonna be adding two homes and deleting one, what kind of time frame do they have to do that? Is that?
Well, it's really not a time frame thing on that one. That's only if it's a non-conforming structure, then you have X amount of time to do that. So she can, if it's approved for two homes, there's no time frame.
Any further on this one? All right.
Okay, and next up is we have Ronald Everhart, and he is requesting a dual rezone for his 10.68 acres from A1 to R1 and AR. He's requesting to rezone an approximate 4-acre portion from A1 to R1 to split into two approximately 2-acre splits to sell, and is requesting to rezone the remaining acreage from A1 to AR to bring the property into compliance. Property is located at 205 Charles Hart Road in Calvert on map 58, parcel 130 in District 5. Now, basically, he's just wanting 3 tracts out of this 10.68 acre tract, and I did tell him, you know, wasn't sure how the R1s would go in that area, but he wanted to take a chance at it, and so he's wanting 2 2-acre splits to sell, and then that one he's gonna be residing on.
All right, according to this map here, R1 just surrounded that property.
There are, and in fact, it's in the South Madison character area for high-density residential, and there are other surrounding R1s. There's, let's see.
It's also right on the city limits, that city limits is right on Charles Hart Road,
Mm-hmm,
so. it's
and
right
there's,
on City limits.
and there's limited road frontage, for the 2-acre tracts. But since there is public water furnished out that way, it can go down to 100 feet of road frontage versus the normal 150. And he'll just about.
And he's got
have
that, right?
Now, he didn't want to go through the expense and actually get a surveyor to do it prior to this vote because, with R1, it's tricky. So I measured on the Q Public measure guide, and it looks like it will be.
Questions on this one?
Did he show us a split?
Yes, ma'am, it's on the, and that's just roughly,
Oh, so the,
so it has road frontage on 2 roads.
So
yeah,
this won't be in the city limits, it'll be right there at the city limits.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Horseshoe, close enough. Any further questions on this one? Okay,
Okay, and next up is Terry Wood, applicant for the Donald and Barry Wood Estate, and he is requesting to rezone a 4.64 acre portion of the 16 acres from A2 to AR to be split for inheritance purposes, and the remaining acreage will stay in the A2 zone. Property is located at 200 Woods Road in Danielsville on map 11, parcel 123 in District 1. Now, this is his parents' estate, and the father passed away many years ago, and so it was just the mom, and she actually passed away this May. So the father had actually left a will. There's like 4 siblings, and he was wanting to give them all about 3 acres or something, but, it couldn't be honored due to the minimum lot size, and there were a number of dwellings already on the property. So 2 of the siblings are just gonna split the 16 acres, one getting the 4.64 and the other getting the 11.37. And there are 4 existing homes on the property. Two of them are inhabitable, but will be demoed. That's the only way another home that's the only way this plat can be approved, because you can't exceed the number of homes when you're making a new plat or something. And it is on a private drive, but there will only be 2 homes accessing it.
And they'll be occupied by siblings,
Yes,
so subject to family exception.
Exists, yes, sir.
So, attorney, can I ask you
Yes, ma'am.
about this one and Tammy? Since they have to demo, do we put that in as a condition that those be demoed before?
I don't think it's necessary, because they couldn't get let's say there's 4 now, so they'd be in violation of the zoning ordinance, so they'd be cited. I mean, we could enforce that without it being a condition. It's already a violation.
So how about Tammy? I haven't seen.
Which one is
I
that?
think it's already condemned. It's in-
Number 6,
She's living in it
Number
currently,
6.
but it's in
she's
bad
presently
shape.
living there.
Yeah, but it's in bad shape, so if they don't demo it, they can
Then they
come
can only
back.
put 1 home there.
No, but I'm saying, if we approve this, they can put those 2 homes in. Do they have to demo their house?
We would catch that as a permitting process.
Exactly. That one will get caught at the building permit stage,
Oh.
which is an even better method for us.
Absolutely.
Well, I said they can always come back and model that other one if they don't demo. Okay. That's what I mean.
Tracy, you said that was a private drive.
Yes, sir.
That road is listed as Woods Drive onto public. Are you sure it's private drive?
That's what I
I
was,
mean,
that's
even if it is, I mean, if there's only 2 accessing it,
right.
that's fine.
It was, that's like private.
Anything else needs to be discussed tonight?
Well, I just got a question. Did the solar farm come up last night to me?
Not before I left.
Solar farm.
Oh, so.
Not before I left. It came up in the Rotary meeting the other morning. So,
It came up in the previous week's commission meeting. Chairman brought it up that rumors were flying about it, and it actually made the paper, and he wanted it published that as far as the county is concerned, no one has approached the county about solar farm.
I know, I
I wanted that put in the paper.
I heard that it was, ain't nobody approached the county, but it's still in the process. Some high official trying to push it through.
well, I don't know anything about it. The only thing I can tell you is what happened at the Rotary meeting. Todd was the speaker, and he said, we don't want it, county don't want it, blah, blah, blah. And our state senator was there, and he said, I wanna know why. So that didn't go very well, so we just kinda ended up with that. So some want it, some don't. We'll see what
Where
happens.
is it trying to go?
Tracy, over in Harrison somewhere, Willis Glenn problem, whatever happened to that deal?
He will be coming before you next month. He signed up to do it for this month, and he realized he was gonna be out of the country on one of the public meeting dates, and that was before our amendment was approved last night. And that's another thing, the amendment was approved last night.
Do you have to re-advertise that
For the amendment,
for the
Correct.
Willis Glenn?
Willis Glenn.
yes, sir, because it's acting like it's a new application.
Because I know, Dr. Whitehead wrote a letter
And I contacted him.
in opposition.
Yes, I contacted him, and he will be sending out the same letter to all board members. And I do have an announcement, I won't be here, the public hearing meeting on the 20th, I'm gonna be on vacation, so, but Miss Melissa's just she's gonna do a good job for you.
They let you have a guest?
Sometimes, every once in a while.
I didn't tell you to plan your vacation around.
And this will be the first meeting I've ever missed,
Oh, man.
my very first absence.
Well, enjoy your vacation, that's all I
Thank
can.
you.
Enjoy, everybody deserves one.
I will.
Anything else? A motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
We move in second, that we adjourn, all in favor? We are adjourned.
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Mike, I was gonna ask you about something. All right, so